Rear license plates are required by law to be lit. They're normally hidden by some sort of decorative trim. Yesterday I checked my camera and found out both my lights were burned out. So I head on over to my user's manual to find out what light replacement I need. Toyota, in their infinite wisdom, decided not to tell me. And this is the manual that came with the car. All it says is it's a wedge-based bulb. Thanks a lot, Toyota. That really doesn't help much. So I head on over the internet to find out what a wedge-based bulb is. Bear with me, I'm going to talk about LEDs soon, but I'd like to quickly share what I found so other people don't have to take the time to look this up. Wedge-based bulbs are interchangeable physically. This means the base of the bulb will go into the light socket. The actual differences are things like how much light they put out, how much power they consume, how big the actual bulb portion of it is, stuff like that. Oh yeah, and how much they cost. So, a search of the internet told me these are the 3 most common bulbs that you can find in a Camry. At least a 2004 Camry. The 194 bulb is 3.8 watts, 168 bulb is 4.9 watts, and the 2825 bulb, 5 watts even. Before jumping on the brightest bulb you can find, there is a trade-off. The brighter the bulb, the more current they pull, which means the shorter the lifespan. I went to Sylvania and looked up the lifespan of each of these bulbs. They said the 194 bulb is 2,500 hours, the 168 bulb 1,500 hours, and the 2825 bulb is only 300 hours. Really? Only 300 hours? Sylvania, do you really consider that a long life? This would only allow you to drive for 12 days before the bulb burned out. And it's only marginally brighter than the 168 bulb. Oh well, we'll just put the 2825 bulb into the useless category and move on. Next, how much does each bulb cost? Since they're designed to burn out at the same time, you want to replace both bulbs at the same time, even if only one's burned out. So, you buy a pack of 2. Both the 194 and 168 bulbs will cost $4.25. This is August 1st, 2024 internet prices. And the useless 2825 bulb will cost you slightly more at $4.49. I head on down to my local AutoZone to pick up some bulbs. While there, I noticed there's LED replacement bulbs. Since on a 2004 Camry, getting access to change these light bulbs is a real pain in the backside. You have to disassemble the entire trunk liner. So, since LED is known for long life, let's take a look. Well, this is a bit confusing. What's all the different bulbs? Okay, I see. It's different colored bulbs, white, amber, or blue. But we also have white, blue, and red over here. What's the deal there? All the bulbs on the left side of the screen cost $17.99. The bulbs on the right side of the screen, $15.99. We can figure this out. I want a white LED, so let's take a look at the white ones. The expensive package says it's for a 168 bulb replacement, while the cheaper one says it's a replacement for the 194. Here's where the cheat comes in. According to the package specs, this is exactly the same LED light bulb in both packages. Up here it even says that they're interchangeable. This indicates a 168 bulb will go into a 194 spot, and vice versa, 194 into a 168. The only difference is which replacement bulb Sylvania chose to make in a bigger font. Yet, they charge 2 different prices for the same product. Needless to say, after I figured all this out, Sylvania, you can keep your expensive product, I'm going to take the cheaper one. At first, I thought this was AutoZone trying to take advantage of their customers, but I found out later that it's not. It's actually Sylvania doing the cheating. Here's how I found this out. I noticed this note for off-road use only. I said, what the heck? Alright, back to the internet for more research. I looked this bulb up on Amazon, and wasn't particularly surprised to find out it was a lot cheaper buying it there than at AutoZone. What I was looking for is this chart, the applications chart. And sure enough, Sylvania clearly states this light bulb can be used on a license plate. Well, off-road vehicles don't require a license plate. On-road vehicles do. It would be really nice if Sylvania would sit down with their marketing department and have a small chat about their competency levels. However, just to make sure my head wasn't someplace where the sun's not shining, I looked up the law. At least in Washington State, it clearly states the license plate shall be lit, and the color shall be white. So I can understand this note on the other colored LEDs, but not on this white one. So, what's the bottom line here? When you're buying LED light bulbs, steel starts at the manufacturer, which is, in this case, Sylvania.